let me confess. Somebody came to me. She's having spiritual problems. I said, don't worry. We'll fast 3 days and I would, seek God and we'll get this thing done. The second day of the fast, in my dream, somebody appears to me and tells me, if it was English, that would have been nice. But in Yoruba, called the name of my wife. At that time, I had just Darasimi. Called the name of my child and said, Jawombe. I called her the next morning. You are going to MFM. Alele. It's not me you will kill. Are you not a man of God? You go and do it now. If something passes you, you will know. That's the truth. You will know in your heart that, you will know. I said, I know where can help you. You need a mountain surrounded with fire, which is your miracle. That's where you are going. Power is a non-negotiable. We cannot say that Jesus is resurrected and that resurrection and the life cannot fix a human body. We are lying. If Jesus didn't do ministry without miracles, don't do it. Don't do it. If he could not afford to do it by only preaching, we can't do it. This thing will look like lecture. I started ministry early, so I kind of understood that. See, because sometimes I'm talking, they don't listen to me. So God told me, he gave me a secret. Please don't use it. Leave it. I don't even do it anymore because they listen small now. But then, once I start talking like this, they'll just be looking everywhere. I'll just say, okay, Father, that wind that parted the Red Sea, let it blow. Once chairs start scattering, they'll start writing. If you do out, they will not hear you. I went to evangelize with one of my friends, Unilag. A very compassionate guy. We talk. God is not real. God is this, talking grammar. And at a point, he started abusing God. So then my friend was very emotional. But he died for you. He loves you. I just heard in my spirit 3.333333 like that. So, and I've learned to just say whatever I hear. So I just said 3.3333. The guy just dropped his phone. He said, huh? Why did you say 3.33? I saw that it looked like it caught his attention. I said, Jehovah told me. Jehovah. He said, yeah? I said, yes. And I know more. Now I have the upper hand. That guy joined our fellowship. Power is preaching. Only power. God can heal, it's not a message. You show workings. Clock it. But you get what I'm saying. It's not a message. God can heal, the Greek word for healing. My life changed when I saw John 3, verse 2. Nicodemus, because I'm a teacher, Nicodemus said, good teacher. Look at it. Rabbi, we know that you are a teacher sent from God, for no one can do these things. Teachers don't say these things. The test of your teaching ministry is doings. You do a teaching on power. It's not talking. It's not. Greek word is good. If you've listened to me now, I like Greek. It's not my language. Power. So from 18, I made it a point. Every day I will pray 4 hours. And once a month I will do 1 hour. I'll do 10 hours once a month. Now life has happened to me. I'm not doing it. I'm before God. Don't let me lie. But that was it on campus. It got to a point I started becoming scared of myself, because I had contradictions in my life, but power was flowing. If power is stored, it will come out when it's needed. And you know that is also scary in itself, because that means God can sack you and leave you walking. So that itself is bad. But you get what I'm saying. I'm saying that power, if God, because you have to understand this, God wants people healed. So if you can carry the water that can give that healing, there are two ways to glorify Jesus. If you don't dispense the water, you will be drinking the water. I'm saying you are either Jesus or Lazarus. There are two ways to glorify God. You are either Jesus or Lazarus. If you don't die, Jesus can raise you from the dead. So you have to pick which one you will be. You are either Lazarus that died, or Jesus that lives. Two of them glorified God. Is that not what Jesus said? He said this death of Lazarus is for the glorification of God. So you are either a healer or the one that needs healing that will be testifying. God healed me. It's still. It must be a desire. I want to transcend from being ordinary. I cannot know there is supernatural and settle for natural. What am I doing in my life? I cannot. There is more. It's available. So what am I doing with small? And I'm praying that you will not be the kind of dad that your children will come and meet you. I had a bad dream. You say, don't worry, on Sunday we'll meet pastor. No power. I shared a story. One of my friends, he told me, he said when his father wanted to die, he told them the day he would die. He told them how he would die. And he told them to go and get ready because he wants to impact them. He said, me and my siblings did 3 days fast. I said, not all men of God have churches. They went to do 3 days fast to receive from their father. He said the kind of strange things we saw in our house, we know that the hand of God is upon it. We need it. Another girl came to me. Pastor, this boy, if you see the boy, be a fine boy. I said, this boy is good. Now what's going on? She said, no, it's not him. I tried to talk her into it, like, he's nice. Because the guy too had told me that he likes her. I said, date this guy, give him a try. She said, no. So I tried to press. I said, why? She said, Pastor, I've spoken to him. He doesn't have prayer life. I said, I said, but we can give him time to build it. She said, Pastor, you don't understand. I've seen some things in this life. My mother died. My father prayed her back to life. I've seen a man. It's not him. She said, I've seen a man. It's not him. You know that thing is inheritance. What her father gave her. I'm saying you don't need crusade. You can do it in the parlor. And if you do not carry power, you will produce Manasseh. Manasseh. Children that will curse God. That thing has to hit. What I'm just trying to do is place a burden, just infuse burden to go and pray. This, my pastor Christianity, will not profit you. Jesus came to remove the bridge that separates us from God. We have used pastors, we have put that bridge back through pastors. Why is a full man with beard calling me he had a bad dream? Why? These things don't make sense to me. You have beards, and you are calling me at night. I just had a bad dream. What are you doing? Can I eat beans? Can I go to village? I told him, I said, the way you are doing it, the only thing remaining for me to be a native doctor is to wear wrapper and chalk. Why are you calling me by the 2 a.m. to tell me that you had a bad dream? Okay, go to bad dream. This lazy Christianity. Lazy, powerless Christianity.
Wow, another powerful time with Pastor Dolapo Lawal at Wofbec. We should not be lazy. The power of God has been given to us as believers to do exploit, and we can only demonstrate that power when we go out to reach out to people. In fact, evangelism is meant to be easy. We are not meant to struggle while evangelizing the gospel. No, not at all. We are not meant to struggle at all. We are supposed to preach the gospel and allow the power of God to be demonstrated through us. Who will not believe? And like he said, the power of God that saved. It's also the power of God that is available to heal people. So we should not just go to people, preaching to people with theory. We should also take the power of God to them. Let them experience the physical power of God in their lives and in whatever it is they are going through. How will they not receive Christ when they see God working in their lives? I believe this is another charge for us. Nobody should be lazy or should be a lazy Christian after this sermon. Wofbec is just there to charge us, to charge our heart, and to get us ready for 2026. There is still more of his videos that I'm going to bring across to us. Just watch out. See you in the next video.